So I did a video recently, meaning literally just got done filming it as of filming this one, of a little tiny desktop amplifier by my hopefully still friends over at Strich. And I did not give it very high praise, I will say that. Now, is that to say that Strich doesn't make a good product? No, because they do. I've had their guitar, their bass, and as a matter of fact, like I said multiple times in that amp video, those little amps that come with those little like starter kits, they're like the same thing as that amp that I did that video on recently, but they sound better. So I don't know what happened there, but weird things happen, I guess. So Strich make guitars, they make basses, they try to make amps. But did you know that they also make pedals? Like this one in this box. Any guesses as to what it could be? Anybody? Maybe? No? Well, Kirk Hammett would be happy if he was here, because today we're looking at the Strich Wah pedal.
Hey, so future Jonathan here. So it's like the next day after filming the video, and I just realized this. Some of you may have already noticed it. But when I was taking the thumbnail photo for this video, I grabbed the box and realized that the box, in fact, says Wah Padel, or Padel, or Paddle, or they swapped the E and the A around. So we're actually looking at the Strich Wah Padel. And I think the technical name is the SW-2, something like that. But again, there's a link in the description for the Wah Padel.
To see if there are any redeeming qualities in something like this as opposed to that amp that we looked at. So let's go ahead and take it out of the box, see what we get, and then put it through its paces. By the way, this is a sponsored video. Strich did send this Wah pedal out, and I will put links in the description as always. But I don't know how you can mess up a Wah pedal. Maybe if it doesn't wah, that's probably a good way to mess up a wah pedal there. But in the box, we get, let's see, looks like an instruction manual there. And then we get a little box that says Strich on it. Strichception. I tried to do something there. Okay. So this big old box here, what could be inside? Some stickers. That's it. We're going to look at these stickers because the first one has got my attention immediately. So we're going to look at these stickers. Here we go. Here are these stickers. Okay. So we got this one right here. Okay. I don't know why I'm showing you that one like you can see it. It just says Country Duty Honor Keyboard of Music. Okay. Okay, this one's kind of cool. Just says, yeah, Strich. Little skeleton guy there. We have this one that looks kind of like a pick. It says bass guitar. And then Strich drums. So drums, and then it says bass guitar. So okay. Then we got, ooh, this one's holographic. I think the other ones were holographic too, but this says Strich Show. And it's got a full band on there with a no drummer that says bass guitar underneath it. And then this one's kind of cool, I guess. It says I Never Die, and then rock roll right there. Not rock and roll, just rock roll. So some rather interesting stickers in the box. And oh, and then we're looking at a wah pedal. So in the box too, you do get a wah pedal. So this is my now second orange and black wah pedal. My third wah pedal overall. So I'm excited about it because I like wah pedals. I don't normally care for pedals, but wah pedals are one of those things that I really like. So there we go. I'll show you over here because there's actually light. My second light, my dog knocked it over and broke my light bulb, so I have to get another one. So sorry if it's kind of dark as of late. But anyway, so there is the wah pedal. Lots of stuff going on the side here. Input, you have volume and bypass, min vol. So minimum volume, I guess. Quality and range. So we'll find out what those do. And then 9-volt power on this side, output on that side. It's a nice rubbery kind of feeling thing up here. So that's nice. Seems like it's pretty springy. I mean, obviously I'm using it with my hand, so it feels kind of tight. But you could probably, yeah, so you can make the adjustment under there to loosen it up if it's too tight. So that's cool. And I like to use my tool to loosen your mother when she's too tight too. So there's that. I know all about that. But anyway. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in. I don't know what I'll do as far as if I'll plug it into my Black Star or if I'll try to run it into the front of like my Pocket Master. I'll figure something out and we'll get a proper demo of the Strich Wah pedal. That's just what it's called, the Strich Wah pedal. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and finally hear what this thing sounds like. All right, so I got arguably one of the best guitars to demo a wah pedal with. Good old trusty Fender Stratocaster. So I got the Fender Player Strat going into the appropriately colored, I just thought of that, Strich Wah pedal there. Going into my Sonic 8 Pocket Master, we're using the Warm Jazz preset, which is just kind of like a clean preset. I think that sounds best with wah. And then we'll maybe throw on some distortion here in a little bit. Going into my MOVO Phantom interface, which is going into Reaper, capturing that audio going to your sweet, sweet ear holes. Also my voice invading your ear holes in your brain through this beautiful Comica D10 Pro mic, which you should actually check out the video I just did on that earlier today, where I'm recording, as a matter of fact. It's probably been out for a few days, but it's been a very busy day for me. But at least now I'm finally getting to play guitar. So here is the tone without the wah on. I do have it in bypass mode, I think, something like that. So here's just what that sounds like. So there's that. I'll engage the wah. Now, I don't generally use wah, so for all the wah purists out there, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm oh so sorry. Here's the wah engaged. So there you go. Just, I mean, I told you I'm not really a wah user, but I do like the wah. It's fun. So if you mess with the quality and the range knobs, the quality knob is just your regular knob that goes from like 0 to 10, right? Now, they're not numbered, but it's just like a normal, you turn it and whatever, and it affects the quality of the sound. Now, the range knob is effectively the sensitivity. And from what I can tell is if you're all the way to like the left or like to 1, say, you get the most wah effect out of it. That makes sense. So like the slightest movements will affect it. Now, if I change the range all the way to 7, actually it's only 5. I thought I counted 7 earlier, but who am I? I'm just dumb, I guess. It doesn't seem to be as deep of an effect, or it doesn't seem to be as sensitive. Now, I'm going like full up, full down each movement. So I'm not doing like a little here to a little here. I'm going full back. I'm being over dramatic with it so you can see the effect of the range knob. So again, I don't know if this is doing much, but there's that. So like I said, the quality knob, we have it all the way down. So I'll turn the range back to 1, so where it's really sensitive. And then I have the quality knob all the way up, so we'll see if that makes a huge difference or not. I would almost think of it like a tone knob, because it almost seems like that's very bright, because I'm on the neck pickup, and that's pretty bright. Now to the bridge. Yeah, that gets real like frogcore like. If you don't know what frogcore is, get on TikTok, I guess. But yeah, no, it's got like that blorpy kind of like.
with the quality knob all the way up. So this is range at 1, quality at like 10. So all the way up, So, I mean, the wah pedal, unlike the little desktop amp, totally gets the pass. I mean, this thing's got some versatility to it. To me, I would even say it's more versatile than my Sonic Cake Flip Wah, because the Flip Wah's got the little Q filter, whatever knob on the side to kind of control the sound of the wah. This has got the range and the quality. So it's adding like an extra layer that the Sonic Cake doesn't have. So I really like this wah pedal. Even just while it's like all the way down, if you cock it a little bit, like that's a really cool cocked wah sound. So, I mean, yeah, the Strich wah pedal, if I could talk today, gets the pass. I told you I've been filming videos all day, so I'm a little exhausted, but I stay busy for you guys because I love you, even if you don't love me. But anyway, so yeah, the Strich wah pedal definitely gets the pass. I would check the link in the description, pick one up because they're super affordable, and if you just need a wah pedal for your board or something, and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on, one of the bigger name brand ones, definitely check that out. It's cool. Like I said, I think they have 2 colors of those. I think they have an orange and a black. So, if you're just going for like a no nonsense, don't need it to stand out rig, get the black one. They may even have different colors. I don't know. But the orange one's cool either way. So check link in the description just to double check me on that. My name's Jonathan. Thank you for joining me in my pink room of doom. It's always pink in here. It's got some green in the background, but you know what I'm saying. So thank you very much for doing that. Thank you, Strich, for sending out the wah pedal. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all the good YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.